Well, here we have a small ice maker. Don't know where this was purchased at. We're going to have a look. I guess it's not making any ice. Let's have a deep dive and take a look. So it's a Frigidaire. There's the model number of it. Looks pretty simple. Have a look inside and see what's going on. So there's our basket for the cubes that are made when they're made. Down below is, I believe, is where we put our water. So we'll throw water in there and then see what happens. So it fills it just below the level of the white tray. I think that's all it ever needs for water. Okay, I think we'll grab the power cord and plug it in. Alright, so here's our source of power. We're going to plug this in here and see how this thing operates, or it doesn't operate. Energized, Scotty. Close the door. Power light was flashing. Let's turn it on. So add water is fine. That light is not on. And we have S and L. I'm not sure what that means. I have to look that up maybe. Anyways, I can hear it humming and making some sort of noise. I can hear this fan is not going. It's probably comes on when the coolant gets too hot. There's a refrigerant in here that would freeze the cubes for us. But this fan, I'm not sure if it's supposed to. Oh, there we go. The fan is on. We just gotta wait for it. But I could hear a slight hum before, and that could be the water pump inside. Alright, we're just going to pause this. I'm just going to go ahead and select here. I think it'd be small and large cubes. So, let's have a look inside. Open this up. Oh, there's some water happening there. Let's get a flashlight. Take out this tray for the cubes, I believe. I'm getting all wet. Of course I'm getting all wet. We have water up there. Sorry, you could see, I couldn't see. All these LED flashlights just cause a lot of glare on the cameras, don't they? Let's let this go for a while and see what happens. Oh, this is better. It's a non-LED flashlight, so you don't get the flashing coming back at you from the camera. And that upper tray seems to be full of water. We just gotta wait for the ice, I think. We're not sure. Okay, so I'm back at it again. Putting my hand in front of this fan, I can feel some heat, which is a good sign. It means it's cooling down the water, probably trying to make some ice cubes. It's only been a couple of minutes I've had this on, and I just wanted to make that show that there's a bit of heat from this fan, which is a good sign. Okay, so having a look in here. You can see that or not. Let's try this way. You see that sort of gray colored bar back? Oh, we have action. What is going on? That's cool. Over We have ice. Wow, we have cubes. There they go. We have ice cubes. Wow. Well, I did not know that would be that quick on small cubes. This was supposed to be a non-working unit, and it's the first time I've ever seen one of these in action. Let's let it go for a while longer. Maybe we'll make large cubes. Yeah. Let's select some large ones. Go up here, and we're going to select large. Alright. I'm going to pause the video, come back a little later. So, I should have started with the timestamp, but the time now is 9:33. Don't sure when I started on this. Maybe it's only been 10 minutes altogether. So we're hoping to have some large cubes. Keeping the door closed probably helps to make those ice cubes form faster. Keeps it cool inside. You can see those tubes going down are gray in color. Means they're frosting up. And I can see there's ice forming on the those rods. I'll call them rods. They've got a bit of a gray scale to them. Maybe a vinegar cleaning might suffice. Clean them off. I'm going to give this cover a wipe too. Maybe I can get this window a little clearer for us. Okay, so I've cleaned this Lexan glass. Having a look inside, you can actually see the cubes are getting to be larger than before because it shows large. Let's see how this machine works. For a non-working machine, it's working pretty good. Oh, I just heard the machine turn off. Look at that. It's made some large cubes. So now I've got a tray of small and large. And it's back to making more ice cubes again. Let's take out some cubes. Take out two big ones. Whoop. Drop one on the ground. So those are our ice cubes. Big and small. Got a hole in them because they're formed on a tube. And they just drop off the tube when it's done. Pretty neat, eh? Success so far. So here I am. I got the water squirting in from this side here. I'm thinking there's something in the way of the water. It doesn't seem to be going into the tray where the those tubes are that freezes the water and turns into ice cubes on those metal tubes. But the water's not making it to the tray. Most of it's falling down below here and just coming back into the reservoir. So I thought, I'll take this tube off. So I've got this tube off the side where it feeds the water in. And I'm looking inside there. And I see there's a screw in the way. I mean, it's the bottom end of the screw. If you see that or not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe take that screw out some way possible. And shorten it a little bit. Don't know what its intent is for, but I don't know if I can get to it. Maybe I can't even get to it. Let's see. So you can see the head of the screw that goes in and goes in and blocks the path in there of the water. Now it's worked before, but I'm thinking, is that screw causing me a problem? I feel like taking it out, or just maybe I'm just going to back it off and then try this again. But what I got to do is I got to make myself gotta get access to it here. See how it's blocked by the plastic? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Dremel and take part of that plastic away. Not needed. So I had a look in that hole and I thought I could see something blocking the passage. So I ran a wire brush through there, like, you know, a cleaning brush, wire, and out of nylon though. And the passage looks a bit better. Let's give that a try. So I got the tube back on the side, clean the debris. Let's turn this device on. See what the action is. Let's come back up. Squirting water. No water running in the overflow, or I'll call it overflow, and it's all going in the tank. You can see that the water level is rising. Must have a sensor to say stop somewhere. Here we go. We're full of water. That was it. A little blockage in that tube on the side was causing the water to not come out quite as quick. I cleaned the motor. I failed to clean the tubes. Now we have some ice being made. Let's see if this works out good. So this fan is working well. It's a 12-volt fan. And same with the pump down below, that white piece. That's also a 12-volt pump. And I found that it's available on Amazon, so you could go replacing the pump. But your actual problem could be a blockage in that hole. That screw I did not shorten, just because it's got a wire attached to it. I don't know if it's a sensor to sense for water flow going past. I didn't want to shorten it anymore. But I could have taken that screw out, could have nipped off maybe a 1/16 of an inch, make the passage a little bit more clear. So I'll give this a go, let it create a whole bunch of ice cubes to make sure it doesn't fail again. Taking the bottom off only has 6 screws in the bottom. I didn't video that because there's other videos showing people taking that off, and like they say, be very careful, because that back piece is sharp. It will cut you. There's there. Still in good shape. We'll put that on when the test is all done. Because when you take these things apart, you gotta have them upside down, and the Freon and the machine does not like that. The compressor, the Freon, it's got to be standing still for a couple hours. Let the Freon come back down before you put it back online again, before you start using it actually. Again, just patience and you get it all done. Thanks for watching. I hope this is a success. We'll come back for the finished video to this one. And we have success. Look at them cubes. They're beautiful. And we're starting on the second batch. Looking pretty good. Water's filling the tank. Once the water stops filling the tank, it'll start the compressor again and create more ice cubes. Looks like it's a success. Keep watching till the end. Just to show you here, now we're back with the incandescent light. It's not affecting the camera one bit. So if you're making videos and you got a flashing white light, use a flashlight with an incandescent bulb. Basically a tungsten bulb, nothing to do with LEDs at all, and you'll have a great looking video. So right now it is pumping water into the tray. We've got this AC amps drawing 0.05 amps. That's just from the 12 volt pump that pumps the water from the reservoir into the tray. There's our fan coming on and compressor. So it draws. So I think that's just the fan for now. So 3.75 amps with the fan. Seems to be quite a bit for this little fella, but we'll say that's correct because I don't see the label for it. Now we're just going to wait on the compressor. And the compressor was on, just dropped down. We got it set for large cubes. So that must have been the compressor, but there's no way that little fan would draw 3.9 amps. Never, 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 never. 12 volts. That thing would be flying off the shelf. So that was the compressor's drawing that amperage. And probably on the side here we're going to see an amperage. So it's this single phase 115 volt, of course, compressor. You can't pull that back, I don't want to. And there's no reading of current or horsepower. Again, it's just a tiny little compressor, so it can't amount to too much. I think we're now in the process of making ice. Let's have a look. Take our proper flashlight. No, no. See that little shake? Now there's the compressor. 1.5 amps. That makes sense. Not sure where that 3.7 came from. But on the label, back label, we have 1.7 amps. Ice production, current ice storage, and 1.7, and we have 1.5. It's pretty good. I think I'll call this a day. We're gonna unplug this and drain this out, put this cover back on. Thanks for watching, everyone.